Hi Aquarius, welcome to this tarot love reading, welcome to this community. My name's Sophia. So what I was getting was, excuse my shadow here, you can see my glasses right over there. Anyway, what I was getting was something like, it was interesting because it was to do with your childhood. It was misunderstood. So it was like getting told of as a child. So I feel within you, you obviously an adult, and you've got this like, that getting told off, I'm disappointed in you, or all this kind of thing. And that's the negative. That kind of stuff needs to be worked on. So I feel with your person, both of you are misunderstood in some element. So I want to see what the cards say about this reading, and why dots are connected, why I was feeling that, you know. It's a stuck energy. So it's like, to me, what that means is like you need to work on it a bit more because it's stuck. So you could have worked on done some kind of work healing, let's just say, and that's quite a dark energy. Maybe you've done it flippantly, didn't do it long enough, didn't do it enough, right? Because it goes way deeper than what you think, with his parents telling you off, something like that, naughty child, something like that. So Temperance, King of Pentacles, he's out all these days, this King of Pentacles, in my readings anyway. Queen of Wands. So the Temperance is about balancing out what you think is the impossibility to the possibility. It's kind of like the Magician card, but it's, it turning water into wine. So it's kind of like the Magician card to me. But this is with my card, like it's like with the Magician pot stirring. So there could be people stirring things up in your environment as well. Friends and family, oh, look at her, she's naughty, or your family, look, she's something like that. But also this is about you being two-faced. You and your person are the same. I feel there's an exact kind of alignment of he's misunderstood, you're misunderstood. That kind of thing. Not everyone has that alignment, to be honest with you. I don't with my person. People know what I'm like, to be honest with you. Blatant. But this is with you, like, no one gets me. No one understands me. And, you might be seen as the black sheep, a rebel, or something like that. And this is like, but there's two-faced here because you come across different and then you switch into another version. So it's like one face to the world and one face is yours. And I say it's you and your person because there's two faces on one body. And that's what you and your twin flame light worker, what your person is, right? This is about getting to the heart of the matter. So let's see what that is. So the King of Pentacles, they're saying he's not. So he's spending all his money on drugs, something like that, because I was going to say he's working on his money. But these two cards is to connect you with drugs. So there's something about an addiction to drugs here. So the delay is as well, do you do drugs? I don't think so. You might have been, or you're coming away from it now. Maybe you're more into spells with this cauldron, I think it's called. There's something about your person portrays, there's a little alignment. So you pretend that everything's fine or whatever to others, and you could be saying, oh, whatever to other people, right? But you need to work on yourself. And your person is showing up the King of Pentacles, but but you do it first. You're the feminine is first. He's like, I'm fine. I'm the King of Pentacles, but all his money's going on drugs. I'm just getting drugs. Wine, it could be alcohol, whatever's like something like that. And the Queen of this is a different energy here. So your person may be with someone who he perceives to be the twin flame, because that is that's some of you. There's something else. This is the two faces. So some of you, that he's with someone who he thinks is the twin flame, right? But so he's confused between you and this other person, And when you do this and remove that negative, there won't be no confusion. The other lot, and I think more of you, is more like he needs to see you as the Queen of Wands. You're not showing up to him like that. The Queen of Wands, passion, fire, what you are, what you're supposed to be doing. I feel because there might have been an argument here. Because the Queen of Wands, look, she pulls back her reptilian brain. See, she's stroking the brain, the head, right, of the tiger. And that means to me she calms herself, even though, you know, it could be a heated argument or you know, really wants the person. She still goes towards, if like your person is over there doing drugs, and she still follows her passion. If you have an off with your person, with me, with David, if there's an off, I'm still here. I'm still doing my work, still on mission, right? This is what this is here. So this is saying that your person doesn't feel you unless you're doing this. Because it's alignment of passion. There's something about passion. Very heightened, passionate. You could have had good sex when you have twin flame light workers. We all have good sex. And that's because we're the highest energetic frequency over love, which is passion. Queen of Wands. Right, soulmates don't have that. I must admit, they don't have that. Right, light workers do, so that you know it's your person and understand why they're here. Because if you didn't have that heightened push and pull, they call it, right, then you'll just get rid of them. Why do you think you have it? So until you get to the nitty gritties of why your person really is here. So the delay, temperance is a delay in time because you're not understanding the contract fully. And you're not doing the work completely. I think you're taking shortcuts, and your person's shortcuts to get into the higher realms is drugs. So your shortcuts is spells, I feel. Something like that. Why they show me the death? There's something about a transformation. What's with the death card? Yes, there's definitely something to do with spells, candles, all this kind of thing that you're doing that needs to die. It's not doing anything. In fact, it's just spells do manipulate form and energetic frequencies, yes. But it could work and tie you to a bond unless your energetic frequency is correct, which you don't really want. Because like attracts like. So they're saying to end that, which I wouldn't suggest. You don't need to do spells anyway. I'm not saying spells are not bad, but if you remove negativity, you can get what you want anyway. So there's something to do with that, because I keep seeing the death card, and my death card has another cauldron or whatever in it. So it's like death of and a mask. So you're wearing a mask. So literally what I'm feeling is you're with some group, right, or something, which they all do spells, or you're follow someone on YouTube that they do spells. So you're trying to manifest your person instead of getting to your passionate state about who you are, working on the Kundalini, wisdom with the acorn and all this kind, the Empress, loving yourself, going back to your childhood. You're doing the short, easy option, but it's not easy because it's taking well long because you've been two-faced to who you are. Underneath this is about, see, there's several people here. Well, this is, so there might be some mental health illness with you, right? It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means like there's something like this, a couple of characters here. But I feel they're all connected with you. And that's probably why you're misunderstood. Because your mental neuralistics are like 1 minute you're this. So it's connected to the planets as well. So I say, which is correct and true, and I will challenge anybody, right? As above, so below. Everybody's heard of that. Principal law of correspondence. As within, so without. It doesn't say as above to sun, moon, rising, and Venus, like other tarot readers. Oh, well, if this doesn't resonate with you, please check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, right? No, it's as above. Why am I saying that? Because I feel this is very important. It's connected to my ebook about parents don't look at the children's personality due to the star sign. Although you're born with that star sign, right? Everyone knows their star sign. Everyone knows it. But no one really goes deep into the elements of it, right? For example, if your brother's a Libra and then another brother's a Sagittarius, completely different personality. So your parents should like bring you up to that. you have something which is connected with the planet. So your neuralistics plus with the energetic frequency of planets changing, you change your character. You probably don't know it, but you do, but you don't. Right? And everyone's like, what's wrong with you? You're in a mood one day, you're fine one day, you said this that day, and but that's you. That's just how you are. Because there's different characters here and the two-face here. So there's mental imbalance, but it's not an imbalance, it's just who you are. So there's something here about heightened connection with the passion here, and you'll get more of that when you get into, but you're not being yourself. And that's probably why you're connected with spells and all this kind of thing, because you're connecting with the energetic frequency of making the spells. But this is, you are that. So if Libra is in Venus or something like that, you're pulled more loving. It's Capricorn, Saturn. It's like you're more into restrictions and building stabilities, or, you know, structures and stuff like that. It depends. This is what you are. It's definitely something to do with the astrology. So the Seven of Cups above your person is choices. So he's casually making a choice with you. And because, like I said, you're casually doing, how easy is that? Let's just buy a candle, right? Some people write your person's name in the candle several times and pour wax all over some mud, and then so be it, you know, and then poof it into the air. That's easy. That's casual work, right? Hence your person is casually pointing at that one thing, one cup, casually to you, and knows he's connected to you because the 6 cups surrounding him. 6 cups is, you know, past life, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. Past life, a gift. So heightened connection, different connection. I think it's quite a unique connection you have, especially with this neuralistic. So you're here to teach people about mental imbalance, which I'm going to hopefully get round to that program. I've got 3 I need to be working on. So about mental health. But yeah, this is that kind of reading. Page of Cups to 7 of Cups. This is you, like, yeah, changing your mind, right? Should I go for my person, 7 of Cups, or should I wait for him to come in, ships come in, and he balance it out? Oh, I need to go on to this. Then, oh, is he going to come with an offer? Should I do this twin flame work? This is you keep changing your mind. And it's mind. It's your character. So you need to work on that because you're not working on it. It's like me, I'm dyslexic. If I wasn't dyslexic, I wouldn't be out of the box to make so many businesses and blah, blah, blah. But on the negative side, I couldn't. It frustrates me like fuck when people just come and just type a letter within, you know, an hour. It take me literally a day to do what they type in an hour. The longest thing I've ever made in the 3 years or 2.5 years of making programs is my cards ebook. Because I know the definition of my cards. I can't give it to someone else to make. Everything else is pretty much I can, you know, record. I normally record it, my ebook, because it's words. So you're taking it's going to, they're saying kind of extremes of the negative side of this gift you have. Like dyslexic is a gift. All these other special needs, yeah, they're the gifts, you know, they're here for purposes. To be used to show people examples of our gifts and abilities. So there's something here about that. The 2 of Pentacles, what is this about? It's about dissecting. Yeah, and balancing out. Yes, that's right. Once again, about how you manifest. And that's what you're doing. You're trying to do it with spells. It's definitely about manifestation. And something about control here. What's that? I just got to say, I don't know. This might be just for one of you, something to do with spells and casting spells and all this kind of thing. And the fact that I can pick that up, it's like your person's look just sat there to me. It's not doing nothing. It's like you're waiting for him to come with a Page of Cups, but he's just sat there just doing his work and doing drugs. Right? Might be with someone else who he thinks their person. Doesn't matter. That don't matter. right? As long as you're doing your work. The delay, but this is taking long because you're not understanding it and you don't trust. It's like you don't trust that he's going to see you. Maybe that is part of your contract. So he presumes that he's with a twin flame so that you stop doing all this spell work, so you actually work on the proper work. That's your task, to convince him otherwise, by influence, not chatting, right? By influence, something like that. But you know, obviously collective reading. If you want me to go deep into your situation, then book a reading. All right, I'm out. Speak to you later.